All right, welcome.
Yo, what's up?
We're not in there.
Yeah, there we go.
Anyways,
Yeah.
this is kind of like an introductory video, I guess. My name is Bree or Brianna, whatever.
I'm Jesse.
Yeah, and we are starting a self-sufficient community. We're in the process of it. We're just gonna open with like basically how it came about. Initially, I was joking that I was gonna buy a big piece of land and I was gonna live in a van down by the river. And I mentioned it to him and I mentioned it to a couple other people. Like that was my goal was land. And I guess it muddled in his brain or something, and one day he was like, we gotta talk, and he was like, yo, like, what do you think of this property, which is his house? And he was like,
Well, we got to talking about the community on accident. Like, we got to kicking around the idea is what happened. I was like, what about this place?
oh.
Yeah.
Well, same thing.
I hadn't talked with you for a while before.
We had talked.
A little bit, but not about the community stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah?
For
We
sure.
might remember it a little bit different.
I think I remember it better. But, yeah, so he was like, you said this and this. He was like, what about this? Like, you like this place? He's like, I'm thinking we could, sorry, I thought somebody was calling. I was like jumping to decline the call. He's like, we could,
Very low budget productions right here.
Yeah.
Is what we're doing.
Starting from the bottom. But what did I say? Yeah, so he said, why not here? He's like, you sell your house, buy this house. He said, I'll get a little building out back. He said, boom, community. And I was like, whoa. And
Because that's all it takes. It only takes 3 people. It's your community.
Yeah.
So if I have a little dwelling out there, and then you and your dad had this place, then it's community.
Boom, community. And we talked, we went back and forth on it for a while. He told me it was a big decision and take some time to think about it. But I really felt like it was essentially the universe giving me everything I asked for, being like, here, do it. And so I felt like I couldn't say no. And it was easy to get it into motion, and then it was like internally hard, like selling my house and stuff. Like I grew up getting evicted a lot, so I never felt like I had a home. That was the whole reason I bought a house in the first place. And it was like I had worked so hard to get here, and it's gone now, basically. That was my struggle with it, I feel like, initially.
I haven't really had a struggle with it
He has
too much at all.
Yeah. I'm the problem.
Yeah, I kind of just took to it like a duck to water, really. My big thing about it is just the support, the amount of people that I know that are, extraordinarily gifted and able to do some really wild and crazy things. They always lack one thing or the other, and that's either an extra set of hands or a place to do it or a place to whatever. And my idea is bringing a lot of us like-minded people, like real artistic driven people together, and giving us all the resources that we need to create the things that we can. There's too many capable people out there that just don't have enough resources. So that's more my drive as to bringing the community together. Is for support.
His is more, I feel like I'm talking about you. But yours is more like, I feel like the business side of it and the creative side of it. And then mine was kind of a lot more like the hippie side of it. Because my idea was like, we're taught to go to work until we die and get married and have babies and, pay a mortgage and essentially work yourself to death. And so you miss out on life. And my standpoint is, like, you don't need a lot to live a fulfilling life as far as, like, a house and, a garage and a
Right.
sound system, whatever it is. And so you don't need all of that necessarily. And if you can come together with a group of people, a community, and have all your needs provided and be able to work together.
Well, that's the other part of it, is that it shouldn't be as hard as it is to just sustain, to
Right.
live,
Yeah.
to eat, to clothe yourself, to have a decent place to live. Like, ain't nobody hollering dirt huts or anything like that, but those three little bitty basic necessities is all it takes. And we spend 70% of our time and resources dedicated to just that. So that's where the support thing comes in. Because if everybody's working toward the same goal, a more self-sufficient type, even a farm deal,
Right, yeah.
where
Like the homestead
you're
thing.
doing everything that you can, but you, instead of just doing it by yourself or trying to accomplish all these things, that's one of the things that we're learning, that I'm learning in particular right now, is how much you need to delegate certain things around to make something happen, because you cannot do everything by yourself. You just can't. The system as it's built is not. You can't do anything by yourself. You can work or go to jail by yourself, but that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
we don't want to do that.
no, there's got to be a different way.
There's
got to
be a better way, yeah.
And there's got to be a better way. I don't know if I caught that F-bomb. You can edit that out.
Did you say?
I think I caught myself, but I'm not entirely sure.
Neither one of us know how to do any of this.
Yeah.
No editing, nothing. Like, this is just gonna be a raw video to just put on there. We didn't even plan for it. I don't even have notes or anything. Like,
Because what's notes? So where are we so far?
where are we so far?
We are official.
We're official.
We are official as of today.
Yes.
Official. And
like a
then-
tree.
Like a tree.
It's probably gonna be
baby.
backwards. I didn't think that through.
It'll be on the thumbnail. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But some of the other things that I've got going on, me and Sean got the shop going,
Yes.
Splinters and Sparks Studios,
Yes.
where we can start. I can actively start helping artists immediately.
Right.
So that's awesome,
It is.
and that is all the way official.
Yep.
We're already working on looking for a venue location.
Yes.
Oh.
We're working on a YouTube channel.
Working on a YouTube channel. Working on bringing more people together with a similar viewpoint, and trying to craft. Well, that's another thing we're trying to do, is craft and chisel the idea to where we can put it out better. You know?
We're bad at talking.
Yeah. As much as we do it, we're bad at it.
Yeah, but yeah. So this basically, this whole YouTube channel is gonna be like
Growth.
a podcast of our.
It's gonna be like a tree, baby. It's
gonna be-
about growth.
Yeah.
I'm about it.
Yeah. So that's pretty exciting.
Super.
Yeah. My house still hasn't sold. It's on the market. If you're looking for a house, buy it. It's a great house.
Yeah, super house.
It's really great.
It's been painted and everything.
Yeah, they didn't like my paint.
The
my
other paint was
job.
better.
It was.
Way. But if
it's-
you like regular stuff,
It's real normal looking now, and you can do whatever you want with it. But yeah, so that's where we're at. Once the house sells, we're gonna buy a duplex out here. We got 3 acres over here. We're gonna put a duplex out here, and my dad's gonna move in, and we'll also have room for 2 more people at that point to actually live in the community.
but that's another stretch. Like we're still growing to be able to take in other people's.
Well,
We're
yeah.
not like full-fledged community yet.
Yeah, I said that.
Don't send in applications yet. We're not ready for you.
Yeah. At that point, we will be. We're almost there. I'm nervous. Or at least, I don't know, I'm not like nervous, but it's like, it's because I have to say stuff. It's like I don't know what to say. I had all these thoughts earlier.
Well, we're just going to do like a little intro, origins, kind of da 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 da, right?
Yeah.
So raw little. Quick
Yeah, so are we
tip.
done?
Yeah.
We're
I think
done?
so. Yeah.
All right, well, that's it. See you next time.